Welcome back, Cheesehead Nation. It's time for my RE-PACK-TION. This is D-Bach. We are so back. The Green Bay Packers are so back. This show is so back. Unbelievable win. Sorry, I missed week 1. I was at the game in Lambeau. Ultimate vibes. Micah Parsons, sack number 1. Green Bay Packers go 1-0 against Detroit. But tonight was a challenge, a different challenge. A challenge against a tough team with a tough quarterback, the Washington Commanders, who were in the NFC Championship game last year. So this is no slouch of a team. This is a dangerous team. Jaden Daniels, second year as a quarterback. Rookie year, absolutely phenomenal. 2 years ago, he was the Heisman Trophy winner. Last year, he was the NFL Offensive Rookie Player of the Year. This man is dangerous. He's consistently won in football games. It was going to be a challenge today. But you know what? The Green Bay Packers came to play today. Unbelievable win, 27-18. Let me start off by saying it was winter warning today. I absolutely love these jerseys. I wish the Packers would go, at least do it twice a year, where they would go all white. I absolutely love when they go all white. I did my part. I wore my white hat. I don't have a white jersey currently, but I did my part, wore white. I'm not even at the game, but I'm still doing my part. Oh, man. Unbelievable day. I got so much to say. It's been so long, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Jordan Love, 19 for 31, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 113 quarterback rating. Unbelievable. Had 135 quarterback rating last weekend. The man came to play these last 2 weeks. Beautiful stuff by Jordan. Can always be better. But really, he had a phenomenal day throwing the football. All of his passes seemed very close. You know, too much last year. He was off target so many times. These first 2 games have been pretty much spot on. You know, you couldn't really ask for much. It just seems like he has such a command of the offense. These first 2 games, I love to see that. It's his 6th year in the NFL, 3rd year as a starter. He's going through the Packer way. He sat behind a quarterback, a Hall of Famer, for 3 years, just like how Aaron did. As you know, Brett Favre won his Super Bowl at the age of 27 years old. Aaron Rodgers won his Super Bowl when he was 27 years of age. Now, Jordan's 26, turns 27 on November 2nd. Will he be like the other 2 legends and win that illustrious Super Bowl? Time will only tell, but my gosh, what a freaking win. Josh Jacobs, 23 carries, 84 yards. The man is rumbling, bumming, stumbling. This guy is the bowling ball of the team. He had a touchdown. Tucker Kraft. Bar none. Tucker Kraft. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Look at this. They wore the white helmets today. Look at these. Look how sick this shit is. Absolutely love this. And you can see that. Real ones, no. Real ones, no. Tucker Kraft, 6 catches, 124 yards. He is easily a top 7 tight end in this NFL league. 124 yards. He's just absolutely phenomenal. Just busting through people. Kraft mac and cheese. Yards after the catch. The dude is a monster. He'll block. He'll tackle. He'll take the quarterback sneak on 4th and 1s. He, makes contested catches. 6 catches, 124 yards. Most receiving yards by a tight end since 2015. Richard Rodgers. Unbelievable stuff. Tucker Kraft, easily my top 3 favorite Packers currently. Absolute monster of a game. Love that guy. Love his mentality. Just absolutely doesn't care what people think. Doesn't care what fans want. He just loves ball. The dude loves ball. And he loves the Packers. He just wants to win. He is easily one of the leaders on this team. Love his mentality. Love his work ethic. Tucker Kraft, by the end of this year, in my opinion, will be a top 4 or 5 tight end, without a doubt. Dontavian Wicks, what can I say? 4 catches, 44 yards. He caught all of his balls today. Absolutely great stuff by Dontavian Wicks, making that third-year jump that you want to see after having so many contested drops last year. Love to see that. Romeo Doubs, 3 catches, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Man has caught 2 touchdowns. One last week, one today. Unbelievable stuff by the kid. You know, he's seeing stuff all over X about teams are reaching out as of this week, asking what do they want to give up for Romeo Doubs. I say we keep him. He is currently the best third down threat we have on this team. You know, in my opinion, our best catcher on the team. Romeo Doubs is a dog. He'd be better off playing for this Packers team than contributing anywhere else. He would do the most success with this Packer team than anybody else. I absolutely love the guy. Another guy I love, Malik Heath, the 6th wide receiver on this team, making a absolute crazy NFL catch of the year up to date through these first 2 weeks. A 37-yard catch, toe tapper off the end zone to keep the drive going, moving the sticks. Unbelievable stuff by Malik Heath. You know, refs waved it off. Matt, they show the slow-mo, gets 2 feet in, makes a beautiful catch radius, gets his 2 feet in. Just the absolute great stuff by him. Love to see that from your 6th wide receiver on the team. Luke Musgrave finally got involved today. Matt, thank you for incorporating him into the passing game today. 2 catches, 32 yards to get him some confidence. A 2nd-round pick out of Oregon State. The man needs to get going. He's on his 3rd year in the NFL. Has been plagued by injuries both years. Time to get him going. Him and Tucker Kraft become a dynamic duo in this tight end passing game. I mean, then you got the 2 rookies, Matthew Golden. Tate. No, Matthew Golden got 2 carries for 15 yards today. Savion Williams got 2 carries for 24 yards. One of them in the Wildcat. What did he do primarily at TCU? Running the Wildcat. He was a wide receiver. He was a running back. He was a quarterback. What does Matt do? One of the top 5 play callers in the NFL right now. He does what should be done. You draft this guy for these type of things. He lines up Savion at the Wildcat formation, takes the handoff, gets 12 yards up the field. Love to see it. Great game by the O-line. I want to say there's only maybe 1 sack they gave up today. You know, 1, maybe 2. Unbelievable stuff by the offense. And they're not even fully humming on all cylinders yet. They got a lot to improve on. This offensive line beat up today. No Zach Tom. No Aaron Banks. You had two starting linemen out today. You had Jordan Morton come in, seemingly had a good game as far as I could tell. Anthony Belton came in for Zach Tom, the 2nd-round pick this last draft. I think he played well, but also he didn't because he was getting substituted out every single series with Kennard. TBD on that. Hopefully Zach Tom, he was questionable today, so I'm thinking they just wanted to give him a break, give him extra rest to come back the next Sunday against Cleveland. So, I mean, what can I say? This offense was great. Flipping over the defense, I haven't even addressed this yet. Micah Parsons is a fucking Green Bay Packer. Micah Parsons is a Green Bay Packer. Never even thought I would say that. 2 weeks ago, today, he was a Green Bay Packer. 2 first-round picks in Kenny Clark, and I love Kenny Clark. I absolutely love Kenny Clark. You can see him right here. Love me some Kenny Clark. That's him right there. Love Kenny Clark. Man is a dog. But Kenny Clark, who's approaching 30 years old, and 2 first-round picks, we'd most likely draft like an Eric Stokes and a Darnell Savage. Like, the pick is gonna be in the 20s, and you would hope even farther, maybe even 30, 31, dare I say 32. You easily give that away for a generational talent like Micah Parsons. Thank you, Jerry Jones, very much. Unbelievable stuff. Micah Parsons just absolutely erupted last week. This goes to show that sacks don't determine everything. And I'm saying that because even with him having a sack last week and a half a sack this week. But pressures equal just amount or little tick behind it as sacks. Pressures create so much problems for a quarterback, makes quarterbacks rush, makes quarterbacks run out of the pocket, makes them have to, evaluate the play. Absolutely, Micah Parsons is him. He is that pressure cooker on that defensive line that the Green Bay Packers need. Brett Favre had Reggie White. Aaron Rodgers had Clay Matthews. Jordan Love needed a true, as much as I love Rashawn Gary and Lucas Van Ness, who are having unbelievable seasons to start this year. But Micah Parsons is a whole nother dynamic. Defensive coordinators are literally changing everything now and being like, where is number one? Where is number one lining up? Is he on the left? Is he on the right? Is he lined up at 3-tech? Where is this man? Completely changes everything for this defense. I am so hyped for Micah Parsons. I was so excited when the Packers got him. They never make these type of moves. Never. But Brian Gutekunst said this offseason, it's time for us to start winning championships. And that's the quote. He did his part. He's doing everything he can to win a championship by acquiring a supreme generational talent like Micah Parsons. It's time for Matt and this coaching staff to win this championship. We need a championship in Titletown. It's been far too effing long. It is time. Real ones know. Helping us out on the defense, Edgerrin Cooper, he's probably my favorite Packer right now. Edgerrin Cooper led the team today with 10 tackles. He led the team in tackles last week, had a half a sack today. So did Carl Brooks, the dog from Bowling Green, 6th-round pick, who had a half a sack. Rashawn Gary, who's not getting double-teamed anymore because Micah Parsons is taking it all. He got a sack, including another sack last week, which also Lucas Van Ness got a sack last week because he wasn't getting double-teamed. Baron Sorrell, the 4th-round pick this year from Texas, had a half a sack. What can I say? Just unbelievable stuff by this D-line. Holden, the score ended up being 18, but really, they only giving Washington 3 points at halftime. Unbelievable stuff. But the unsung heroes, in my opinion, of today's game are the freaking cornerbacks. The two dudes that I had most concerns with going into the season, Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine. I just can't picture them guarding the likes of Justin Jefferson, guarding the likes of Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, guarding the Amon-Ra St. Browns, Jameson Williams. They seem like great. What I'm trying to say is they had a freaking unbelievable game. Keyshawn Nixon locked down coverage all night long against Terry. Terry McLaurin was barely in the game. You barely heard his name all game. Up until the end, Deebo Samuel was barely heard all game. That's because Keyshawn Nixon and Carrington Valentine and Nate Hobbs, who came back from injury, played their fucking asses off coverage-wise. And it's all because of guys like Jeff Hafley, defensive coordinator for the Packers, dialing up beautiful zone defensive schemes for these guys. It's helping out them, and it's also helping out Evan Williams, and it's also helping out Xavier McKinney. It's paying dividend. This man, Jeff Hafley, if he keeps this up, he will 100% be a head coach in the NFL next year. He's too smart, he talks right, and he has the scheme to back it up. This man is the best defensive coordinator probably in my lifetime when it comes to the Packers. And yes, you're asking, well, D-back, the Packers won a Super Bowl with Dom Capers as the defensive coordinator. Yeah, Dom, he was great for a minute. But Jeff Hafley just brings something different. He just, with him and Micah Parsons and Xavier McKinney and Edgerrin Cooper, The man who John Gruden calls the edge of darkness. The edge of darkness? That is fucking unbelievable nickname. The edge of darkness. Whoa. Love that. To go along with Quay Walker, Lucas Van Ness, and then JJ Enigbari to come in. Like, these guys don't have to start anymore. They can just come in fresh when Parsons needs a breather, when Rashawn Gary needs a breather. Dude, this team is ready to freaking go. It's time. It's only week 2, I know. And there will be plenty of injuries and setbacks this whole year, without a doubt. But barring these injuries, this team is looking unbelievable now. And now you get a little bit of a break here, a little mini bye, and you're going against Cleveland, a week from Sunday. And a team that, most likely will be 0-2. You love where this team is at. Man, I love the Green Bay Packers. I love you guys for watching these videos. It means the world to me. There's not a lot of things that, makes me happier than watching the Packers. It just makes, I get emotional talking about it because it means a lot to me. I'm just scumbag sports fan, so I'm a sicko and a psycho, whatever you want to call me, but it's absolutely so great to be back in this football season. I love it. Packers are 2-0. Get to sit back this weekend, watch the rest of the games, no stress, and it seems like the Packers relatively came injury-free this game. What a game by J. Love. What a game by Tucker Kraft. What a game by Micah freaking Parsons. What a game from Edgerrin, the edge of darkness. Cooper. What a game from Keyshawn Nixon. Javon Bullard. I didn't even say Javon Bullard. In the slot, making tackles. Dude, Javon Bullard was top 3 defensive player today. The dude was on fire. Everyone's shitting on him. He's a second-year guy out of Georgia. The man is such a great tackler. That's why you draft that guy. He tackles people in the, in the slot position, safety position. Love that guy. Thank you guys very much for watching this. I'm so excited if you can't tell. Green Bay Packers football is back. J Love's back slinging the football. Packers are back wearing the icy whites. Absolutely love them. Can't wait for when the Packers wear their alternate jerseys. I absolutely think those are beautiful as well. Love this team. Can't wait to see where week 3 heads. I'm already ready. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, thank you. Go back, go.